On another talk with me today. You know, I took myself out of the rat race trying to work a 9 to 5, assuming that it was going to pay off at one point in time, legitly working my butt off for these people, them not giving a F about me. If I was sick, if something happened to the family members, anything that could have occurred, they don't care about us. They never did. I took myself out of that predicament over 10 years ago, and I never looked back since. Yes, I did go back to work. I had, I guess you could say, things that arised, and I just had to conquer them. I did. And, things have paid off greatly by doing so and by just being patient, which I don't have patience, you guys. I don't have patience. So, me continuing to try to have patience is allowing me to understand myself and my surroundings, which is why I don't have surroundings. I have my things that I don't give a fuck about. I have finances that I don't give a fuck about. I give a fuck about my time. I care about my children. I care about my health. The ability I get to have to do what I want when I want, leave when I want, come back when I want. I thought I had it all together, after high school. I had who I thought was the love of my life. I had 4 children, and we made it work. But as time went on, things change, people change, and you kind of understand yourself a little more as time goes on. Yes, it hurts at the time that it's going on. Yes, it's painful. Yes, you go through those dreadful times, those unspeakable times that you don't speak upon with anybody. Because you've been there. I've been there. We're all human beings. We're all just alike. Don't let these people fool you to think that we're divided when we aren't. Politics, money, all of that shit does not fucking matter. I promise you, it doesn't matter. You have to have it to do shit, which sucks, and there's no loophole around that unless you take yourself out of that predicament and figure out your ability to shine in this world. Because we only have one chance, bro. And it's not even one chance at shining. It's one chance at doing what you choose to do when you choose to do it. Because we are only here on Earth once. We don't know what the fuck Earth is. We don't know how far things are. They say the stars are a million light years away, and so is the moon, so on and so forth. But my eyes can physically see millions of miles away at that fucking star, million miles away at that fucking moon. I can go on to conspiracies, but I'm not going to, because that's not what this is about. What this is about is encouragement. It's about leadership and showing yourself that you are a leader, that you are the person you can be. There's so many setbacks, dude, that people tell you they are setbacks, but they aren't. That's you telling yourself and your mind that it's a setback, and it's not. You have to speak good into existence and into yourself, into reality. We are the universe. We are so energy defiant, and we share that. That's why when you come across somebody that sneezes, you end up sneezing. You come across somebody that's sad, you ultimately end up being a little down. Come across somebody that's happy like myself all the fucking time, you're gonna smile. You will smile, I promise you. And you have to change that about yourself. Don't feel like it's fake right here. Don't feel like it's fake out here. You have to make it feel in here that it's real. Even if it's not your voice, it's not your mentality. It is you. It's coming out of you. It's all of this. I don't know why I'm sharing all this stuff now. I guess I'm coming out of my own comfort zone with communication and the ability to talk to you, because I had the ability to talk to many, many, many people in the Las Vegas, Nevada area for the last 10 plus years doing what I do in business, or to succeed in my lifestyle that I choose to live. I am very content. I don't choose to have many material objects. I don't choose to put my effort and time into things that aren't going to be an effective way to pursue new abilities for myself or for my family in the later future or near future. Your time is divided by many factors as far as work, family, yourself. I mean, there's many things that'll go onto that list, and we only have this much time left. I say this much time because you know what's going on. So, just understand that whatever you are doing, don't give up. Don't let your family, your brother, your sister, your mother, your neighbor, your fucking enemy, the person 2,000 miles away from you, dictate you in your actions to do not what you want to do, as far as, and I didn't word that right, as far as take that chance, take that risk, dude. Yes, you may only have, I don't know, $50 in your bank account, $100 in your bank account, I don't know. But let me tell you, when I started my business 10 years ago with detailing, I promise you, I went to Walmart with my kid's mother. I spent a good, I don't know, $80-$90 on detailing supplies. And I had a pressure washer at the time, so that was my benefit. So I didn't have to buy a pressure washer, and I had a vacuum, truthfully. So I spent $90 at most. I want to say it was 60, but it was around $90 at most. I have a picture on my Instagram. If you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see, you know, when it was taken and what was bought. But all I'm saying is, no matter the amount of money you do have or don't have, or if you have credit, I don't have credit. I don't fuck with credit. Yes, I have a good credit score, but that is not because I have a credit card. It's because I know how to work the system, and I continue to try to understand the system and these loopholes, because if you don't understand it, you will literally live the same the rest of your life. Don't do that.